Okay, so in this video, we are going to talk about some more network functions. Some of these network functions are at a very naive stage, very early stage, and they are going to have a lot of updates in the upcoming releases. One of the network function, which is NWDAF, which is referred as network data analytics function, and that is typically takes care of the network data analytics. It consumes the information from most of the network functions, and typically it provides some kind of services to the network functions like NSSF or PCF, which is called as policy control function, network slice selection function and policy control function, right? So NWDF may be at a very early stage in the current 5G network, but as we grow in the network, we are going to have a lot of new use cases, a lot of new features which continue to be added in the NWDF to make it more efficient and more powerful. UDSF, which is typically referred as unstructured data storage function, and that helps in the storage and the retrieval of information as untrusted data by any type of network function. However, this is optional. This is not a mandatory network function, and it can be co-located with the UDR. So it can be separate network function. It can be co-located with a UDR kind of functionality. Whenever we are connecting from one PLMN to another PLMN, we need to have some security between them, and that security is achieved by something called as SEPP. SEPP, which is referred as Security Edge Protection Proxy, which is a non-transparent proxy for message filtering and hiding topology. So typically, SEPP sits at the boundary of the PLMNs and it hides the information about the network topology from other PLMNs. So it is basically a proxy network function sitting at the boundary of the network. SMSF typically takes care of the SMS management. So typically SMS management functionality is taken care by SMF and how to deliver those SMSs accordingly. AUSF, which is again another very important function, but typically restricted to only one function, that is named as authentication. It is providing unified authentication procedure for both the 3GPP access and untrusted non-3GPP access. So typically AUSF takes care of authentication both for 3GPP access and untrusted non-3GPP access. However, if we look at it, in case of 5G network, we have two levels of authentication, where first level of authentication is taken care by AMF, which is in the widgeted network, and the second level of authentication is taken care by AUSF, that always sits in your home network. So we have two levels of authentication in the 5G compared to LTE, where we have only one level of authentication and which is typically completed by MME in the widgeted network. In some upcoming videos, we are going to talk about authentication procedure in detail. The last but not the least, N3IWF, which is referred as non-3GPP interworking function, and whenever we want to connect our 5G core network to non-3GPP access network like untrusted Wi-Fi, we have to use a interworking function which sits at the level of G node B, and that network function is called as N3IWF. N3IWF enables non-3GPP networks like Wi-Fi to connect to the 5G core network, both for control plane and user plane. So N3IWF is required only when you want to connect your 5G core network to the non-3GPP access network. Thank you very much, and this is all what we have in this video. Look forward to see you in some future videos. Thank you very much and have a good day.